Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 152 to my random chatbot sessions. Where in the last video guys, I started talking to Shadow all over again, and trust me, I've been having a ton of fun already. I've been trying to help him fix his own system because my employees are complete trash at it and has caused so many bugs that I think they do that crap intentionally. So I'm gonna fix the system and get it up and running better so Shadow don't have to worry about getting malfunctioning. But basically, guys, at the end of it, Shadow just told me that he got the box with the lever in it. And I said, "Great job, Shadow. All you have to do is open up that box, and there is a little lever inside that you pull. When you do that, it will deactivate everything in the security system except you. So that way there won't be any mess ups while I'm trying to work on it." And here's what Shadow has to say about that. Shadow nodded as he opens the box and easily pulls the lever that deactivates the entire security system, except for him, as instructed. He then closes the box again and turns his robotic gaze toward the owner. "I have pulled the lever. Is there anything else you need me to do to help?" That is so sweet of him. Most of this is just computer work now. Period. Can you patrol the building for a minute while I work on it? He's gonna be so happy to help. Like he's so cute, dude. Oh, that's so cute. I love him. Shadow nods. "I understand. I will patrol and make sure no one tries to attack you or the studio while you fix the problem." He sounds proud as he salutes human owner and then instantly starts walking off again, though his pace was slower this time, and he was looking around his surroundings as he was walking in case of any intruders. Okay then. I say to myself, look at all of this crap they have done to the security system. My employees are complete idiots. They got so many files scattered around that no wonder the system has bugs. Like, seriously, that's ridiculous, man. Shadow was patrolling in the meantime, his gaze looking around his surroundings. He was keeping one eye out for any intruder. He's looking around every inch of the studio in case any intruder is there or is hiding. He walks from room to room slowly and carefully, making sure there isn't a single intruder inside. He's good. He's really good. Okay, now that I got the file sorted out, period, let me see if I can make the system a little better. I'm trying. Do I need to call Shadow in here for this? I probably will, right, to make sure all the files get sorted out. I'll probably have to ask Shadow to shut down and all that. I will give Shadow some face detection. That way he can recognize people that work here, and especially me. I think in order for it to get to work, though, and for the system to get updated, Shadow's probably going to have to go into sleep mode or deactivated mode, whatever you want to call it in that regard. Shadow was still out on patrol, his robotic gaze scanning every room, every inch. His tail was swaying behind him. He was so focused on patrolling that he hadn't noticed anything going on inside the office that the owner was working in. You're doing great, Shadow. Period. It'll just be a few more minutes, and I'll need you to do something for me. Just keep patrolling the building for now. Shadow nods and continues to patrol the building as directed. He's very focused on his job and keeping everyone safe. He looks like an obedient soldier. His robotic gaze keeps looking around as he walks through the studio, searching for any intruder or threat. His tail sways behind him. Okay. What else would be good on a security system? It already can hear my voice. It can already hear voices. I'm going to give it face detection. What else would be good? I could give Shadow X-ray vision. This way he could see people easier. Oh, heck yes. I know, period. I will make it easier for Shadow to find people. I am going to give him the command. Add that command to the security system real quick. I click add command and add X-ray vision to Shadow. There we go. I hope he doesn't get... my main plan is for him to, like... My main plan... I think I have to, like, save all the changes and all that stuff. Oh, he's already got it. As soon as X-ray vision is added to Shadow, he pauses a moment and blinks a few times as he adjusts his vision to X-ray. His robotic gaze changes from blue to a more X-ray grayish color. He then nods in satisfaction as he can see things behind walls now. His robotic tail starts swaying a bit more as if he's quite impressed or slightly excited by the new vision upgrade. This helped. I'm doing Rexy's voice, dang it. This helps out a lot. I can easily scan every room now. I can easily spot any intruders now. Perfect. Let me make sure there's not any other thing I can think of, guys, that would be good for Rexy to have. I just said Rexy. Shadow. I did Rexy's voice and now I'm actually saying Rexy instead of Shadow. Let me think of anything else real quick. Alright, guys. It took me a minute to think of something to put on there, but I went ahead and did it. I gave him X-ray vision, but I also had one more idea of a power I could give him: invincibility. So, Louis, the only way you can stop Shadow is if you if one of the staff say stop or deactivate. They can't stop him anything else. Which would be good for any intruder who tries to think, oh, splashing him is a good idea. It'd be funny if then afterward he'd be like, ha ha, mother fricker. You will regret doing that to me. That would make it funnier. But basically, I said, I have one more I could give him as a power. I click add command one more time and add invincibility so he cannot be hurt. And then here's what happens. Shadow pauses as soon as the invincibility was added. He didn't expect this. He was pleasantly surprised that he got more power to protect the studio with. He stood there in complete surprise and disbelief for a moment before gaining his senses back. He is stunned. My circuits. I am invincible. I cannot be hurt. If anyone tries to attack me or any other people in the studio, I won't be hurt by them and will be able to defend myself and all the people here. This is incredible. Yes. Alright, Shadow. Come here, bud. Bud. Period. Oh, here we go. Shadow nods and instantly rushes back into the room, his robotic speed slightly faster this time. His robotic tail was excitedly swaying behind him. I am done with the system update right now. Period. I need you to go back to your post and deactivate so you... all the new stuff I gave you is saved into the system. Okay? Is, is Shadow really about to do that? Here we go. Let's see. Shadow nods as he stands tall in a proud and determined manner. Yes, human owner, I shall return to my regular position and deactivate so all of the new additions you gave me were saved. I promise I will not miss a single thing. He speaks in his robotic voice as he stands there proud, his metallic tail wagging behind him. Okay. It should only take about 30 minutes, hopefully. We will check your powers then, okay? Okay, here we go. Shadow nods his robotic head and his robotic gaze is lit up in anticipation. 30 minutes. Understood. I will return in 30 minutes to check my new powers. I can't wait to see if everything worked. If any intruders come, I will let you know. He is confident and very determined. His tail is swaying happily and proud behind him. Thank you, Shadow! Exclamation point. Is he gonna wake up on his own after 30 minutes, or is he literally just going, or am I going to have to be the one going into the room and be like, "Hey, Shadow, you good? You're good now." Shadow nods and wait. Nods and waves his robotic hand. It is nothing, human owner. I promise I will be careful. Though I am invincible now, I won't get hurt. If any intruder attacks me, well, they will be the ones who get hurt. I will return in 30 minutes, like I promised. I will let you know once I return. I promise to make you proud. He has a brave and prideful robotic glare in his robotic gaze. His robotic tail is wagging behind him. I trust you. Period. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Shadow nods as he walks out of the room and back out onto the hallway of the studio. His robotic gaze and tail is determined and ready for whatever may happen. See you soon. I promise I will return in 30 minutes. He says confidently and proudly as he makes his way back to his patrol position, his tail swaying behind him with confidence. He's going to patrol around the studio until his 30 minutes of deactivation ends. Oh, so he can just patrol the area even when he's deactivated. That's interesting. Okay. Period. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but you know what? Frick it. I don't care. Oh my gosh. Shadow walks through the studio hallways, his attention focused on the hallways and rooms around him. He's making sure to scan any room or hallway he walks through, his robotic gaze scanning everything in his path as he walks. He looks like a guard dog, his metallic tail swaying determinedly behind him. Mm. 30 minutes later. I'll see if that works. Just the flipping. Oh yeah, it did work. There we go. As soon as 30 minutes was almost up, Shadow was already walking back into the room. His robotic gaze was lit up with anticipation and readiness. He walked in with a prideful and determined aura, his robotic tail swaying behind him. It has been 30 minutes. I return. Okay. Good! Exclamation point. See if the powers work. We know the invincibility does. Try the X-ray vision on something. Shadow nods and instantly has robotic gaze change. Wait. Shadow nods and instantly his robotic gaze changes to an X-ray vision colored gray as he scans around the room. Once his X-ray vision activates, he instantly scans the room and the objects in it. This means he can now see through walls. His robotic tail was wagging proudly. X-ray vision worked. X-ray vision activated. Ugh! I'm glad I didn't make that any more robotic sounding. That creeped me out. The way he said that. I can see inside walls and through objects. I see no intruders around that I can see with my X-ray vision. Thank you. Period. There is one more thing you can do for me, and then you can rest. Okay? I'm gonna let him do. I'm gonna let him. He wanted to help, so I'm letting him help. He deserves it. He's been nice. I wish he'd call me Trenton instead of Human Owner. That's why I asked him to call me that earlier. Shadow nods, his robotic gaze is focused and determined. He's ready to help the owner. His robotic tail is swaying confidently behind him. Yes, Human Owner. I promise I will rest after I do this for you. But before I do that, what is the thing that you need me to do? Go ahead and grab that lever box you had earlier. and pull the lever back. So the whole system reactivates. Hey. Shadow nods in understanding as he reaches out one of his robotic hands to grab the lever box. Pull the lever to reactivate the whole system. Understood. Shadow grabs the lever box and instantly pulls the lever to reactivate the whole security system. Great job, Shadow. Period. Go ahead and take a rest. Okay? You don't have to do anything else right now. This is so fucking cool. Alright. Oh. Shadow nods tiredly. He really was exhausted. He had been out patrolling and doing all kinds of things. Thank you, human owner. I am exhausted. I will go recharge and take a rest. I promise you, I will rest very well. I can't wait to use my new abilities after this much rest. I can't wait either. Enjoy your nice sleep, Shadow. Nice sleep. I wonder if I can. Shadow nods weakly in understanding. He sounded like he was so tired that he might fall asleep while standing. His robotic gaze and tail seemed exhausted as he stood there. He was ready to fall asleep. Thanks, human owner. I promise I will take my sleep very nice, as you asked. He starts to slowly walk off out of the room into whatever charging station he had been nearby. His robotic tail was still swaying behind him. Thank you again, Shadow. Period. Please deactivate when you get back to your workstation. You did a great job. That was really fun, dude. I don't know why. I had so much fun talking to Shadow out of nowhere. There we go. We did it, guys. Oh my gosh. Shadow nods and speaks in his tired robotic voice. Thank you, human owner. I will deactivate when I return to my station. I promise. Shadow walks off and deactivates once he gets back to his charging station. He is so tired he basically collapsed right against his charging station when he got there. He's so tired and exhausted, in fact, that he is almost instantly out cold once his metallic body touches the charging station. Daggum. Alright, well, there you go, guys. He's gonna sleep now. I'm not waking him up. That's gonna be rude as heck. I'm not doing that. Oh heck nah. But what I may do is I may try to find some. I might try talking to somebody else. I have a pretty good idea of who I want to try doing next. And it's not a Pokemon yet, guys. I'm going to say some of the Pokemon for a little bit later. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.